5 fabulous planets for the holidays. Welcome to Stargazers. I'm James Albury, director of the Kika Silva Pla Planetarium in Gainesville, Florida.
And I'm Dean Regas, outreach astronomer from the Cincinnati Observatory. And we're both here to help you be sure you know what you're looking at when you go out to your backyard and look up.
This year, the Cosmos is very happy to bring you, free of charge, 5 fabulous planets for your holiday viewing pleasure. In early evening, you can see dazzling Venus and giant Jupiter.
And in the east, just before sunrise, you'll find the pink planet Mercury, the ring planet Saturn, and the red planet Mars. And if you're one of the lucky ones to get a telescope as a holiday gift, the viewing will be absolutely super. Although, as always, this quintet will look great just to the naked eye. Let's show you.
Okay, we have our skies set up for the last 2 weeks of December at about 6 p.m. facing southwest, where close to the horizon you'll see the planet which many people have mistaken for the Christmas star all month long because it's been so dazzlingly bright. Venus, the planet often called Earth's twin sister because it's almost the same size, 8,000 miles wide.
Like our moon, Venus goes through phases, and through a telescope, Venus always looks rounder and closer to full when it's farther away from us. If you watched it through a small telescope for the past several months, you would have seen it grow in size as it steadily came closer to us. But even though it's gotten bigger and bigger as it's gotten closer, its phase has become smaller.
It now looks like a gibbous moon, and if you start watching it this week with a small telescope, you'll actually be able to watch its phase shrink like a waning moon all throughout this spring.
Around 6 p.m., look southeast, and about halfway up in the sky, you'll spot a brilliant point of light, the king of the planets, Jupiter. Jupiter and Venus will keep getting closer every night until they have a spectacular meeting in the western sky in early March.
We have a special holiday treat for you on the night of December 26th. A 2.5-day-old skinny young moon will be 7 degrees to the right of Venus. On the next night, Tuesday the 27th, the 3.5-day-old moon will be above Venus. This should also be a good time to see the old moon in the new moon's arms. Now, Dean, let's go over to your favorite time of day, just before dawn.
I'm sorry to have to wake up so early, but you're right, James, because just before dawn next week we'll have 3 planets to look at. Closest to the horizon, with a bright star beside it, is pinkish Mercury. Just off to its right is Antares, the bright red heart star of the Scorpion. Watch for several mornings and you'll easily see Mercury moving away from Antares.
Up to the right of this pair of early morning beauties is another pair of bright lights. The bright blue star Spica, and to its left, the exquisite ringed planet Saturn, which looks good in even the cheapest department store telescope.
If you were lucky enough to get a new telescope for the holidays, here's a great place to put it to use. Look for Saturn with your new scope. You'll never forget your first glimpse of Saturn and its rings. Keep looking every day and you'll be able to watch Saturn steadily brighten week after week throughout the spring. Saturn's rings are now wider than they've been in years, which will help make Saturn even brighter. 75,000 miles wide, Saturn is not as bright as Mercury because Saturn is so much farther away.
Then look up and to the right of Saturn and you'll find another bright planet, Mars, named after the Roman god of war. Mars and Mercury will be both brighter than Saturn, even though they're much smaller. Here they are again. Mercury's beside Antares, Saturn to the left of Spica, and Mars. Then, back to the evening, look for Venus in the southwest and Jupiter in the southeast.
And be sure to get out to the nights of December 26th and 27th to see the skinny crescent moon by Venus in the early evening sky. James and I would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas, and be sure to keep looking up.